Maybe you've seen them too. An I-Team investigation reveals that a lot of new truck drivers don't know the rules of the road and are driving too fast, and sometimes in the wrong lanes. As News Channel 3's Jeff Stahl reports, there are some alarming numbers when it comes to big rigs, wrecks, and your safety on our roadways.
It's been a tough past month for truckers on our local roads. A motorist was killed in this Banning wreck where an overturned pickup truck was hit by a big rig April 19th. A week and a half later, two big rigs collided east of Coachella, one catching fire. The freeway shut down for hours. This big truck broke down April 25th in the fast lanes near Indian, slowing traffic for miles. This truck rolled over at Monterey last Saturday. It was just like this one that rolled over on the 22nd while getting off the freeway in Indio at Jefferson Street.
Oh yeah, I investigated that crash. Truck-tractor combination actually exited the freeway way too fast and wasn't able to maneuver the turn.
Officer David Torres of the California Highway Patrol investigated that wreck and chalks it up to yet another inexperienced driver going too fast.
Most of these crashes are speed-related or unsafe turns.
Torres says that there are more new drivers on the road than in past years, and law enforcement officers say that some of these new drivers are committing first-timer mistakes. More than 45 million vehicles travel through the Banning Pass in and out of the valley every year. How widespread is the problem of trucks and wrecks? I requested traffic collision information from the CHP for both cars and big trucks along Interstate 10 throughout the San Gorgonio Pass area and entire Coachella Valley for the past 3 years. In 2019, ahead of the pandemic, there were 318 crashes along I-10 in our area, 131 of them blamed on big trucks. It was 153 trucker-responsible wrecks in 2020 and 217 last year. 166 people were hurt during that time period, 2 killed. According to Caltrans' annual average daily traffic count data, big trucks account for between 16 and 25% of the traffic on Interstate 10 through the pass and the Coachella Valley, depending on where you count them. But they were responsible for 41% of the collisions on the freeway. I rode along to give you a first-hand look at how officers work to slow them and you down, like here on the side of the road near Date Palm. 72 is what this one was clocked at.
That's 17 miles over, that's pretty fast.
55 is the speed limit for big trucks on all California highways. This driver was cited. Torres says many companies are hiring new drivers due to supply chain shortages who are simply unaware of the rules, especially those from out of state.
So these new drivers need to just learn the rules a little better, learn the laws a little better so they can follow them appropriately.
You've probably seen them too. Big trucks in the fast lane, a no-no. Here, an officer lets a driver know they need to move to the right. Big trucks also regularly occupy the slower lanes, all of them, leaving only the fast lane available for other drivers wanting to pass.
There's those drivers that try to push the speed limit. A lot of times they're trying to pass.
They're 80,000 pounds on the road. And so a lot of them aren't used to driving the little Honda Civic anymore.
The problem is being addressed. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration lays out the compliance rules.
And this is what we go by.
And as of February 7th, all new drivers must complete its entry-level driver training course. It's now required just to get a permit. It's a response to the surge in new drivers not familiar with the rules of the road. That includes knowing California's trucking speed limit.
Other states have them going at 70, 75 miles per hour. Here in California, we still regulate them down to 55. So it's a little bit of a adjustment for them when they enter the state of California.
And you can take action to stay safe. Police say don't follow a truck from too close behind. Don't let them follow you too closely. Be aware and keep your distance. And if you are going to pass, do so safely, but don't delay by hanging out in their blind spots just left and right of the driver. For the I-Team, Jeff Stahl, News Channel 3.
Well, Jeff also found out most highway crashes happen in the late afternoon hours between 3 and 6 p.m.
Our in-depth coverage continues on this with a look at other ways officials are working to keep you safe when you're sharing the road with big trucks. The CHP says between 80 and 100,000 trucks roll across the scales each month at its Desert Hills Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Facility. Those are the scales just to the west of Palm Springs and Banning. Officers there make sure the big trucks are not loaded too heavy and can direct them to a more in-depth inspection if they see something of concern.
They're all random. They're not an appointment set for them, so when they come in, they don't even know if they're going to get called in for inspection or not. It's off of Amboy, right?
It's off 62.
Okay.
Around 100 trucks are further inspected each day. Officers check paperwork and drivers' logs to make sure they're not behind the wheel for too long. They also check their rigs for equipment problems, including their brakes and lights. Some are immediately forced out of service until repairs can be made and then deemed safe. We're talking to truckers, see how they're dealing with supply shortages and how they work to stay safe on the road. That's coming up tomorrow night at 6.